Hey guys, it's Brianna here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I have a really fun video for you guys. I have literally been working on this for months now. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna do this video talking about different book boxes, all that kind of stuff, but I'm ready. Let's do this. I have 10 boxes that I'm going to talk with you guys about that I have either been a rep for, been an influencer for, or have purchased on my own. There's some other boxes that I'm just not featuring. There's no reason. I just wanted to do 10. So let's go ahead and talk about these 10. If you guys want to see more, if you have boxes that you're like, hey Brianna, I really think you should check out this box, let me know. I will definitely make like a part 2 or a follow-up to this video if that's something you guys want to see. Just let me know because this has been really fun to put together. So let's go ahead and jump into this because I don't want to keep this way too long because I feel like I'm gonna gush the majority of the time. I do have, you can't see, but I literally have boxes and books around me. I do have my iPad with all of my notes because if I don't make notes, I'm going to literally forget everything. And there's a lot of information to talk about. I tried to give as much information as I could just based off of going off of their Instagram or even their website. And this information I wasn't able to get like accurately for whatever reason. You'll see once I specifically talk about each box, you'll understand what I'm saying. But again, I try to get as much information as I can. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to talk about probably one of my favorites that I've been supporting for a very long time. It's actually 2 different boxes. So I'm going to start with the one that I recently purchased on my own, and then I'll talk about the other company. So first I'm going to talk about Bell Book Box. I actually do have one of the boxes. They generally look like this. So this is what they come in, and here is 2 books that I have gotten fairly recently. One of them is Second Chance Contract by M. Robinson, and then Make Me Hate You by Candy Steiner. So a little bit about this specific box is that it is a bi-monthly box, meaning you get it every 2 months. And now, at least, I have been a fan of these boxes for a very long time, pretty much ever since they started a few years ago. I can't remember when they started, like 2019 I think, maybe. Anyway, they have started doing 2 exclusive hardcovers each of those 2 months, so you're guaranteed 2 hardcover books a month. Not only that, they are obviously exclusive covers, but they also have, I don't know if you guys could tell, but they do stenciled edges, which I think are absolutely gorgeous, and this is definitely really big in the book world. This is a contemporary box, so generally you're going to get contemporary romances. It is going to be 2 different authors generally that, you know, fall within the genre. This, like I said, is bi-monthly, so you get it every 2 months. The authors are announced ahead of time, and it retails for about $49.99 a month. Filled every 2 months, so you don't have to pay $50 a month. A downside, or I guess a con to this box, is there is a wait list. When I subscribed a few months ago, it took like a month or 2 for me to get off of the wait list. So you may miss that box that's coming up, but generally, at least when I subscribed, I then got the next box. So that is a downside, but it is also a plus that you can get off the wait list fairly quickly-ish. Now, my personal favorite box, and a box that I have been a rep for pretty much since they started. I am forever grateful that, one, I'm even still a rep for this company, but like I am truly obsessed with this box. I know I kind of I'm biased because I am a rep, but I'm not kidding when I say this is probably hands down my favorite box of all time, because every single box continues to blow me away. Like I really so I have my Jennifer Hartman box at home at my parents' house, and I have yet to go get it. When you guys see this, it'll obviously be after Christmas, but I'm gonna get the box tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and I am so excited because I've already spoiled myself and I've seen inside the box and I'm freaking out. So you probably already know what box I'm talking about. I literally have an entire shelf dedicated to this box. It is Mystic Box. I do have a box right here. Stop right here. So same thing, this is the sister box to Bell Book Box, but Mystic Box started first and then they delved into contemporary romance. So this one is geared towards dark romance readers, generally that kind of vibe. This is also a bi-monthly box. Authors are announced ahead of time, and same thing, you get the 2 exclusive hardcovers. They're signed, they have sprayed edges. Let me get an example. Well, yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. This is It Ain't Me Babe by Tilly Cole, one of my all-time favorite series. Love it. They do the sprayed edges and 2 exclusive hardcovers. However, this one, instead of doing 2 authors, you feature 1 author. So one of the past boxes obviously was Tilly Cole. The most recent author is Jennifer Hartman. I do announce on my Instagram stories who the next featured author is going to be, and that's pretty much the biggest thing. I can't remember. I tried to ask a friend. I don't remember the price of this box. I'm pretty sure it's more pricier than Belle Book Box. I want to say it's around $80 bi-monthly. Now, the biggest con and a big downside to this box is there is a huge wait list. It is very hard to get your subscription at a timely manner. That is probably the biggest con of this box is, yes, there is a giant wait list. However, I personally feel like this is a box, once you can get off the wait list, it is so worth every single penny. Like, I'm not joking you. Like I said, I am forever grateful that I am a rep and that I am still a rep. I don't know for how long, but once I am off their rep list, I will turn around and buy a box. Like, that's how much I genuinely love this box. I will forever support this entire company. Like, I love them to pieces. So this is probably like my top tier, like, ultimate favorite box. So next up is one that just got kind of revamped, and I'm very excited. So the next one I want to talk about is actually Dark and Quirky. So this is another box obviously geared around dark romances, but now they have 4 different book options, and I went ham and I did 3 of them. So it breaks down, I'll kind of break it down by each box, but let me go ahead and talk about a past box that I've gotten recently. Another con to this box is it is a wait list, and because of the way their subscriptions are going to work starting forward in 2023, it's going to be a lot different and more difficult to get a box. So this one is also another one that's on a wait list, and it is very hard to get off of that wait list. So let me talk about a past box, and then I'll talk about what 2023 and on is going to look like for them. I had to tear off obviously my address for obvious reasons, but it comes in just like, you know, a box that has this really cute tape that says Dark and Quirky. I don't know what's gonna happen for boxes ahead. I'm so sorry, totally just hit my camera. Anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen for like the future with the boxes, like what their boxes are gonna look like, but this was I think it was like a paranormal box. It came with 4 books. So it came with Born in Fire by K.F. Breene. Then we had a duet of dropped on my Black Sunshine and The Blood is Love by Karina Halley. Then it had a Pack of Blood and Lies by Olivia Wildenstein. So this was the paranormal box that came out around Halloween, and I think it had an exclusive art print of one of the couples that is in Born in Fire. So that was a very fun box to get. I was very excited to get it. So let's talk about what their boxes are going to look like from here on out. So like I said, there are going to be 3 different boxes. So I was on their wait list to get onto the subscription. So let me explain. So, before I say that, they are quarterly boxes, so you're going to get one basically for each season. So let me preface that by saying that each of these, except for the very last one that I'll talk about, is monthly. You'll see once I get to it. But these are all quarterly boxes. So first book subscription is going to be The Wicked Tales. Now, this one is going to be 5 hardcover books based around fantasy and paranormal romance. Okay. These are going to be obviously exclusive covers. They're going to have designs that you can't get anywhere else. They're going to be hardcover, and these are going to retail for about $140 each quarter. So that's the first option. The second option is going to be Corrupted Knights. Again, this is also going to be 5 hardcover books. This is going to be themed around anti-heroes. So again, quarterly box, also $140 quarterly. Third box is going to be just like their general Dark and Quirky subscription box. The difference in this one is it's going to be 4 authors with 4 books. So 1 book per author. And this one, because it's only going to be 4 books, this one is going to be $120 for each quarter. Now, the very last box that I want to talk about is the book of the month. Now, this one is a little bit different in that each of those subscriptions that I just mentioned, you can skip boxes. Okay, the book of the month is retailed, I think it was $25 a month. You get a book and a custom reading journal. They have live discussions, all of that. Now, the downside to this one is you can't skip a box. You have to get each box. I think you can cancel, but then you have to basically fight to get a subscription again. So that is a downside to getting the book of the month option. Kind of set that one aside. Now, for me, I personally I wanted all 3 of those major book boxes, the Wicked Tales, the Corrupted Knights, and then the Dark and Quirky. They have an option where you can have the I want it all. So essentially you get a box each month. Now, that means when they broke it down, you get 12 months, 12 boxes, 56 hardcover books throughout the entire year. So you get billed monthly. I'm pretty sure the monthly breakdown, I think you save a little bit, but not like major. I did that one because I wanted to get all of the boxes because I got problems. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to start receiving those boxes. Next up, we have Bookish Buys. Now, this box has been around a while, but they have made some recent changes. I have purchased a box a few months ago during the summer, and I kind of just want to talk about just from when I purchased. So, Bookish Buys looks like this. This is the box. Really cute packaging on it. So, I have been following this box for a while. From my understanding, there was 2 different subscriptions that you could do, kind of like a dark romance one, I think, and then they have supernatural. I can't remember if that's what they still do. So I'm going to talk about the one that I purchased, which is just kind of like their general box. They also do exclusive covers, but here are some of the books that I've gotten in the past. I've gotten The Words by Ashley Jade, glossy cover. Savage Hate by Amanda Richardson. Love this cover. And then Merciless Kings by Becca Steele and C. Lamari. So those are some of their past books. So the breakdown of this is you get 2 books a month. Again, exclusive covers. The authors are announced ahead of time, including the book. So this is one of the boxes that you actually get to know specifically what book it is ahead of time. A lot of book boxes just announce the author. This one specifically tells you what book. So that's another really big plus. If you're somebody who wants to know the book, they will tell you ahead of time. This is $60 a month. The downside is there's also a wait list to this one. So that's another downside. However, when I got put on the wait list, it was pretty much almost automatic that I got the next box, I think. So that was another plus is, yes, there's a wait list, but it's nothing compared to, like, for example, Mystic Box, where you're going to be waiting months before you get a box, which is a huge con. So that's my only con to it, is there is a wait list, but it's not super long where you're waiting months before you finally get a box. Okay. Next up is a box that I'm actually a rep for, and I feel like I talk about it a lot, but I truly love it. Once I'm off their influencer list / rep box, I'm gonna subscribe. But it's Dark and Disturbed. Now, obviously, you can tell the theme. I'm obviously a very big dark romance reader, if you didn't know that. This one's obviously catered to dark romance, except I think it takes dark romance like even darker. So they really seek out the darker books and really push your limits, which I truly appreciate with this box. Now, with this box, they actually have a merch shop where you can buy like all kinds of different, you know, swag items catered around dark romance, and it's really awesome. So that's kind of something really cool. Now, this one's really hard to talk about because they do themed boxes, which prices vary, depend on who's featured in the box, what's offered, how many books, all that kind of stuff. But let me talk about the most recent box, which was the Cursed Christmas box. Obviously, this is a Christmas themed box, so I think it was a little bit more expensive than they are traditionally, you know, just from a regular themed box. So hang on, I have them behind me. So one thing I do like about this box is they do either just the books only or all the swag. And currently I obviously do all the swag, all the goodies and everything. So I'm going to show you what it would look like if you get the swag option. So one thing that was included is this really pretty candle that smells amazing. I love it. Next up, we got a coffee mug with some hot chocolate. Very excited about this. It came with a cute little stocking, this really cute bag with all kinds of different stuff in it. They always do stickers and then a themed bookmark. They always have their traditional, just, you know, Dark and Disturbed sticker. Whatever theming they do for that month, you get 3 stickers and then a bookmark, at least generally from the boxes I've gotten previously. And then they have a little book plate where all your signed book plates, if you choose not to put them in the book, they're right here. And then here was the books that were included. We had 5 books this time. We had Poison Paradise by Lucy Smoke, Destroyed by Pepper Winters, The Five by Lily White, Delivered by Pam Godwin, and then Wicked Little Games by A.R. Brick. So like I said, these are all exclusive covers. I'm obsessed. So this was the Christmas themed box. So like I said, pricing varies just depending on what theming is going on and which option you want to choose. So I'm going to kind of give you kind of an idea of pricing wise. Pricing wise, authors obviously announced ahead of time, so you know beforehand what authors are going to be included in that box. I really like how they announce it each month. It's really fun to participate in it. Or not each month, each time they announce the box, I should say. So for this one, they offer, you can, like I said, it's going to vary. So the boxes are generally going to do, if you just buy the book only, like the books only, it's going to roughly be around $100, give or take how many books are included, that kind of stuff. But look at spending about $100. Now, if you want all the swag, add on $50. So like, for example, this box obviously was more expensive. You're going to add $50 to get, you know, all the swag. There was a t-shirt, I think, or it may have been a pass box, but sometimes there's a t-shirt included, which of course I love because I love me some bookish t-shirts. Just know that if you're gonna do the book only, it's around $100, and if you want to add in all the extra swag and stuff, it's an extra $50, give or take. Next up is another box that I am a influencer for, so I get a discount on these boxes. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Obviously this box has been opened, but it's cover to cover. Now this is another box that I, again, am an influencer for, so I get a discount on these. These are specifically themed monthly boxes that are obviously announced ahead of time. They will do kind of like the theme reveal first, and then they'll announce individually each author that's going to be included. Sometimes they do occasional holiday boxes. You get 3 paperback books or 3 hardcovers. I really like this box because as long as you pre-order, you're guaranteed that book. There is no wait list. There's no cap, at least at this time. As long as you pre-order within that window of time, and it's usually quite a while, like several weeks, you're guaranteed your box, which is great. So let me go ahead and talk about the most recent book or box, which obviously was the Christmas themed box. So it was a little bit more expensive because it was more things included. So again, they offer book only or the swag option, so I did the swag option naturally. So first up was some coffee that is peppermint flavored. We got gloves, a beanie, a eye mask, and then this box had a bunch of books. I think this one had 5 or 6. So first up we had Motto by M. Never, On the Edge series by Jacob Chance, Untouchable by Sam Mariano, Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I cannot pronounce her name today. Two Fights by Nikki Castle. And then we also got Ruthless King by Allison Ames. So this one again was a bigger box, clearly, and it was a Christmas kind of holiday themed box. Now again, another reason why I like this box too is because you have the option to either do paperback or hardcover. I just stick to paperback because it's easier for me weight wise. I just prefer to do paperback. So obviously it's going to be a little bit cheaper than the hardcover options. So again, it just depends on which type of box, but generally you're going to be looking at, for example, if you want to do all of the paperback swag, all of that, paperback option is going to be around $75 a month, and then the hardcover option is going to be $120, and this is for the subscription. Like if you subscribe and get it every month, that's what the prices are. If you do the one-time full box, you're going to be looking at either $85 for the paperback option or $115 for the hardcover option. Now if you just want to purchase single books, like just one book from each box, you're going to be looking at $35 for a paperback and then $55 for the hardcover. So it does get a little bit pricier because you're just buying the book. Another really good pro to this is that shipping is free to United States, which is awesome. So if you live in the United States, it's free to ship, so that's awesome. And then international, the cost is included when you go to checkout, so you'll see how much international shipping is for each. So obviously I can't talk about it because shipping is different for each country. Another box that I've only done, I think I've only done one box, maybe 2, So this one's gonna be a little bit harder for me to talk about, but I really like the mission behind this one. The next one is gonna be, let me get the box first. It's gonna be the Steam box. So this was the box, at least, that I've gotten in the past. The reason why I really liked this box is this is another quarterly subscription. It's curated to 3 books for that season. You get 3 to 4 items that are small businesses that women own. So specifically women-owned small businesses, which is awesome. And then you get a little toy, if you know what I mean. I just thought that that was really cool. This is to help, you know, promote sexuality, like positive sexuality and self-love. That's where I really wanted to check out this box, and I truly love it. I guess the downside is they don't do exclusive covers, so if that's not an issue for you, then definitely subscribe. I really, like I said, I really enjoy this box. I definitely want to purchase more in the future because it's just really a fun box too. So these are some of the books that I've gotten previously. I've gotten West Side Love Story by Priscilla Oliviers. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not sure. Devon and Chris Plan a Wedding by Sina C. Higgins. I totally mispronounced that name. I already know that. Set on You by Amy Lee. So those are just some of the books that I've gotten. I know that's not all of them, but that's just a couple that I could find easily. So if you want to do the book only option, it's $55 a month. Now, if you want to do without the toys, that is going to be $99 or $99.99 for that quarter. And then if you want everything, all the swag, all the books, the toy, it is going to be $139.99. They do themed up boxes for whatever they're going to theme, and they do special editions. In the past, I'm sure everybody has seen, they did the Twisted series that had exclusive covers by Anna Huang. I really wish I would have purchased those because now I got some major FOMO when it comes to those editions, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't need every single box. This is my problem. I'm gonna go a little bit quicker, as fast as I can. Next up, we have the Last Chapter book box. Now, I have specifically, because I just got it a few days ago, my most recent box. So let me get the boxes out of the way. So here's the box itself. It just comes in a box that looks like this. And they do themed boxes. They're not necessarily set on like a monthly basis, at least that I know of. I could be totally wrong. But these also include exclusive covers. They are themed boxes. So the box that I have with me is a sports romance box. So you could either do the books only or with all the swag. I did the swag option. These are one-time purchase boxes. It's not a subscription service where you sign up and then pay, you know, quarterly, monthly, whatever. You just buy that one box as its own. So that's another really big pro, is that you're not committing to a subscription service. So one thing I got was a hat. I got wax melts, a pin, and bookmarks that themed around each book, which I put inside of the book. So the books that I got were Fair Catch by Kenny Steiner, Good Guys Don't Lie by Macaulay Smeltzer, 5 Rounds by Nikki Castle, and then this giant hunk of a book. Like, it's massive. It's an omnibus of, I think it's the Casanova Playbook by Ali Cease. So like I said, this was the sports romance box. Pricing is really hard to talk about because it just depends on what the theme of that box is, how many books are included, that kind of stuff. But generally, it's going to be around $110 a month if you just buy the books only. And then if you buy all the swag, you're going to be looking at $130 a month. From my understanding, another thing that they offer, I don't know if they've stopped doing this or if it's just because of the holidays they've removed it for now, but they have done a book of the month option. I don't know on price. I don't know if that's still a thing, but if you're looking for that, maybe find some more information on that. But they did at least offer a book of the month option. Next up is one of my favorites. I actually don't have a box, weirdly enough, considering how long I have been getting these boxes. But next we're going to talk about Hello Lovely. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Hello Lovely box. I'm actually wearing one of their t-shirts. I truly adore this company. So they have several different options that you can do. I'm going to talk about Trope of the Month first. So Trope of the Month is going to retail at about $34.99. This is a monthly box. They announced the trope ahead of time. And let me see, I can't remember which ones these were, but they have exclusive covers. They're signed by the author and everything. So one of them I recently got is Trial by Fire by Emmy Carter. And then another one I've gotten fairly recently is The Brit by Jodi Ellen Malthez. So that is the trope of the month. So you get one book for each month. And then they have this, it's like a subscription service. Now they have 3 different tiers. So I have done, I think each time I've gotten the box, I've done the biggest option. So the smallest option that you can do is called the Bloom box. So in this box, you get a paperback, which is signed by the author, a paper good of some sort, and then a custom chapstick. So these are going to retail at $34.99 a month. And these are quarterly boxes. Let me mention that. They're seasonal boxes, and they announce the author that's going to be featured ahead of time. The second lowest option, or the second highest, I guess you should say, whichever you want to take it, is going to be, I think, I forgot what the name of this one is, but I guess I deleted it. The second option is you're going to get bookish accessories and the paperback. So this one is going to be $49.99 a month. And then the bouquet box, which is like the most expensive, most gifts that you're going to get in it, you're going to get 2 exclusive limited edition paperbacks. One is going to be the featured author, and then one's a mystery author. And you're going to get 6 accessories that kind of theme around that featured author. Those you're going to be looking at $99.99 or quarter. A downside to this is, yes, you can order them. However, they do sell out very quickly. So they do announce ahead of time when boxes are going to go on sale. However, you kind of need to be quick with ordering these boxes. It could be very difficult. However, once you get on that subscription list, you can stay. My very last box that I'm going to talk about is the Bookworm box. Now, I've been supporting this box for a very long time. At one point, I was even a rep for them. I have not gotten any of their most recent boxes, so I don't know if things have changed. However, I still wanted to include it. So at least within the past year or so, they've started doing exclusive editions. So I'm going to show you some of them that I've gotten in the past. So I have 3 to mention for you guys. So one of them is going to be Coach Me by Shanora Williams, Heartbones by Colleen Hoover, and then My Darling Arrow by Saffron A. Kent. So this one, they offer 4 different options. I don't know if things are going to change with the new year. I'm not sure. So I'm pretty sure this is probably one of those boxes that everybody has heard of. If not, I'll explain. Bookworm box was started back in, I think, like 2015 by Colleen Hoover. She is the one that created the company. Essentially, what kind of started this is she wanted to give back to the community. I don't know if this has changed, but at the time when they created it, 100% of everything they made was sent to charity. I don't know if that's still the same. I know majority of it is still donated to charity, but that is something really cool. So like I said, this started in 2015, so they've been around a while, and then they've started doing exclusive covers just within the past year or so. So they offer 4 different boxes at this time. So first and most cheapest option, if you don't want to get the books like physically for your shelf, you could do the digital box. Now the digital box is going to be $9.99 a month. You're billed on the 25th specifically of each month. You are going to get 2 ebooks and a digital author letter each month sent to you. Then if you want to start collecting books, you can do the cheapest option, which is going to be the minimalist box, which is going to include 1 autographed book. That is a limited edition. You're going to get those 2 ebooks and then the digital author letter. Again, you're going to be billed on the 25th. Those are going to be, it's going to be $26.99 a month. Now, if you want to do the 1 book option, you're going to get the autographed book, 2 ebooks, all of that. And then you're actually going to get 1 to 4 bookish swag items, depending on whatever it's going to be. That is going to be $42.99 a month. Okay, and then the next box, the most expensive box, is going to be the 2 book box. You're going to get 2 autographed books, those same 2 ebooks, and then you're going to get 2 author letters and then 1 to 4 swag items. These are going to be $52.99 a month. Now, with all those subscriptions added, those that are going to be shipped to you, so not including the digital box, the shipping is included for United States members only. I don't know what it is for international. That's something you would have to look up. I'm not entirely sure. I just know for the United States, shipping is already included in that price that I've already mentioned. So that's another plus. The boxes are generally shipped between the 20th and the 25th. So I imagine the Christmas box that would have came out, I don't know if it's already shipped, but that's another thing to think about. I really like that they're very firm on those dates, which is nice. So those are all 10 book boxes. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. I know it was a lot. I tried to make this as quick of a video as I could. I know I talked about a lot. please let me know if you guys want to see me make other videos talking about other book boxes. Let me know if there's some book boxes that you think I should check out. I know there's more that I definitely would love to at least get a box from and kind of check it out. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.